What are we talking about?
We TV people. We TV people. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? True and Lies, y'all really tried it on Friday night. Y'all really tried it. And I know I'm not the only one watching you guys look stupid on here. And production ain't making it any better with this pop-up baby bump imaging thing. What did it say? Belly imaging? Who puts on a storefront, a place where you go look at real life, belly imaging? Who does that? But we're going to get to that little funky ass store in a minute. Let's talk about their little conversation they had before she went in to this damn imaging, fake ass imaging place. Now, True was under the impression he was coming to this fake sonogram so he could see his twins. Now, what I don't understand is when she had the first one with these fake twins that she probably got off the internet, she said she was lonely and she wanted that boy to there. She wished that boy was there to see that shit. And now that he's there, she's telling him, you dusty fool, you gotta earn it. So I don't understand. This shit that throws me off just a little bit. So you won't let him go in to see these fake twins on your little imaging screen. But you gonna introduce him to the real people in your life, like your grandchildren and shit, the real people he can mess up who's here right in life. But you're gonna introduce him to real people. So then she takes her ass into this pop-up belly imaging spot. I'm trying to figure out for the life of me why they got clothes in there. Why is there clothes? Why? The shit was just so... And that's why she sat her ass in there when she went back there. She's sitting back there on the bed because that's what it was. I don't give a shit what hospital you go to. If you go into anything that have to do with a woman, you don't see a little bed with them little stirrups at the end, period, little thing so you can step up on it and shit. That shit, they had some shit in the corner on the crate. Shit wasn't nothing beeping, wasn't nothing monitoring. The bed had a black blanket on it. Who does black blankets? You ain't never went into a hospital ever, imaging ever. I done had 4 kids. I got 13 grandchildren. Never have I ever, and I work at a fucking facility. Never have I ever walked into any place and they didn't have that white paper sheet on because they got to take it off because somebody's funky drippy ass is going to be all on it. So I don't understand why they even did that. And the reason she went in there and she walked out, we all know, and correct me if I'm wrong, I heard she only had 1 child. Wasn't no 2 in the first place. Just a whole ass lie. I said when she went there to the place when they was buying them clothes with her daughter, she popped off with that shit so quick, like she wanted to remember some shit that she was lying. True and Lies, perfect. True and Lies is the perfect name for both of them because they on here trying to blow smoke up our booty holes, and so is we TV producers. They trying to blow smoke up our booty holes too. You know they are. They know they could have did better. You could have just died. You could have went in front of an imaging place and let her stand by the door, walk on the side, go to the bathroom and decide not to go in, then giving us this pop-up shop. Now what I'd like to know is, how long were you sitting in there? Because to us, the viewers, it appears that you was only in there maybe 3 minutes. But then you're going to come back out. This boy asked you how was your damn appointment, and you said everything was fine. Everything was fine. And for me, I'm thinking, as quick as you came out, I'm like, what you do, bitch? Just pee in a cup? Is that all you had to do? Pee in a cup and give it? Because you came out real quick to have somebody go in there, take off your shirt, do your belly, and like, come on now. Come on now. That was the dumbest shit, the dumbest scene ever in history. And I was just like, as mad as that zebra zero broad pissed me off, I wanted to do this because that was just some stupid shit. It really was. It just, none of what she was saying made any sense. Then when she came out, first when she was sitting there, she said she was lonely. She was lonely that she had to sit there and do that shit by herself. But yet that little Ashley Negro outside was sitting, that little nigga was sitting out right side waiting. You could have just went out there and got him. Almost got me stuttering. You just could have went out there and got him. So I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of this look like her jaws got wired shut talking. And it sounded like she said chips and shit is ships or some shit she said. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Or maybe I won't because I probably forgot. I didn't write shit down this time. It wasn't necessary to write that shit down. I didn't have to remember a whole hell of a lot. So they get to the house. It's family time. He gets to meet the family, the grandkids, all her other kids. She got a cute little family and all. They sitting there playing little games and doing what they do, just having a little fun time. Actually, it was a really cute scene. Just like I said, truth and lies. They lie, they playing us together. That's all I'm saying in my mind, because that's what I believe is very true. People know how to hustle off of love after lockup right now. They really do. They really know how to get a hustle on. If I was back in my old days, 20s, I'd be on that one too. Okay, it would be easy for me to find somebody somewhere, just make up some shit. That's what I'd be doing, because that's what they do. Some of this stuff is just really, it was just better in the earlier days. Anyway, not gonna get off track. So then her little best friend show up, because her best friend is just side-eyeing his ass, and like we all are, because we finally find out what the plot is. So she want to know, dude, what do you do for work? How you gonna support my friend after Shonta put the kids up? Like, how you gonna support my kids? But let me go back to something Shonta said. This is the only thing I can give her a little bit of praise for. She said the kids didn't know anything about what happened between her and True. She said that's not kids' business. She just said they just had some shit between each other. She left it at that. And I can respect that, because too many parents like to involve people in so it'll look good for their side of the story or whatever they got going on. So I can give her a little props for that. But now moving on back to the friend wanting to know what the hell this Nico do for work. Because like I told you, he a homosexual. He don't do anything. He think he could throw a little cash around in a little weenie and he got a broad, and really that's all it takes. That's all it took for the other ones he had. At least, that's all it's taken for Shonta. That's all it's taken for Shonta. So he's like, I work. He's like, I clock in. She's like, nah, nigga, where you clock in at? She's like, I clock in at the casino. She's like, bitch, I've been to a casino before. That is not a job. That is not a job. That is 9 to 5 where you do your W-2s or 4s. He's like, I have to do that because I have to pay taxes. It's like, yeah, I just don't see you as the type of brother who gonna get a whole lot of winnings and pay taxes unless you winning like that, which I really don't believe that. But I could be wrong. I don't know your whole life. But I do know still you look stupid driving with these damn 2 watches on your damn wrist. It don't make no sense. Please don't let that catch on to anybody, and I hope they real. If you're gonna be wearing some shit like that iced out, don't let it be fake. I want to see your brand name on it. Don't let it be some fake shit that just sparkles. So then here comes the plot, baby. Here comes the whole plot. Shonta, he didn't come there to see you at all. He came there to save his ass from getting out of prison, from going back to prison. That's what he's there for. Like I said, I don't know who he was supposed to parole to. Like I said, it was either his mama or Shonta, but apparently it was his mama. And now that the PO is up in his ass, he thinking his ass might go to jail. So he using you again, Shonta. He didn't give a shit about your little speech, about what you need to do, what he need to do to be a better man of you, or the way he was looking at you when she was giving him that long speech. He was just looking at her like, I don't even give 2 shits what you got going on. You gonna have my back or not? So we find out that's why he there, Shonta, just to use you to keep from going to prison. That's why he wants you to go with him to his PO. That's why he wants you to go inside with his PO, so he can say, well, the reason I left my mama's house, and I'm just making shit up, I don't know these motherfucking people. I left my mama's house because I'm having a baby and I needed to be there for my baby. That's the shit he pulling, and he's using you to do it. He still don't give a shit about you. You're away. You're away from him, baby. You're away from. I know so many men who got people pregnant. They don't give a shit about these broads, but they'll take care of their kids. So, but they don't be giving 2 shits about the broad. Only a place where they can lay their head, because they know they can deal with a Shonta. Shonta will always be forgiving. All you got to do is, like I said, do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Pick the basket of the damn Subway sandwich, and you got her back. You got her heart. You got her back. It wasn't that hard to get her back. So he tells her ass, listen, just in case, I want you to have my back because I might not come home. They may lock me up. So I just need you to be there. Why? So she can see your punk ass get locked up? Because you want her to support you? There's no way I let this nigga do the shit that he did to me. I'm like, no. Why don't you have one of the other little naked head broads you was messing with go there and support you? No, I wouldn't do this shit. You too easy, Shonta. That's why people run the fuck over you. And that's why he running over you the way he gonna continue to do. We'll hear something later on in life about their ass not working out, because they're playing right now. Because I think it's a bunch of BS. I wouldn't do shit for him. Like, no. If you go, you go. Like, don't use me as a way to keep, because that's what I'm saying. To me, he's using her to keep from going to jail. And that's the shit he gonna pull. And she going for it. So he was like, I just want you to drive your own car. I want you to drive your own car, boo. Just in case I do get locked up, I need you to have a way back. I need you to get your ass back to the house. So they end up driving in separate cars. And he driving fast on purpose. Because whoever he connected with once he got there, I'm sure he had a call 30, 40 minutes before. So he went fast on purpose, Shonta. I hope you're seeing this shit. He went fast on purpose just to get away from you so he can have time to do whatever he did. Sound like they was discussing some coke, but then the audio went. So we don't know what his burnt ass was over there doing. But he was doing something behind your back. And then you gonna call him. He gonna tell you he got lost. She's like, nigga, like, how you gonna get lost in Cape? Remember, I took the wrong exit. He just a lying, truth and lies. That's what you guys do. Truth and lies all day long. You guys belong to each other because you're both fools. Anyway, that's it. That's all, y'all. It is Monday. I do apologize for Saturday. Again, I did tell you guys I was going to pick up my grandkids, but one of them didn't want to go home. That little 2-year-old. I said, baby, I said, you ready to go home to see your daddy? She said, no. I said, okay. So I took the little baby home because, because we was painting and everything on Sunday. So I took the little baby home and I kept the little 2-year-old. She just loved being with Nana. That's my little heart. That's my little Virgo. She was born today. Her birthday's the day after mine. That's my little partner. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna hope you back with me, man. Thank you for showing up when I show up, and thank you for understanding that my life is always life, and I got a whole lot of motherfuckers that I gotta try to please and be with and spend time with. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for you guys that just stayed in and just stayed in through all my shit. I just feel like I had to say that to you guys. Some of you guys are some really diehards for me. I appreciate the shit out of it because I know I haven't said it in a long time. Anyway, y'all, don't be an asshole. I'll see you with that zero bra tomorrow. Bye.